Organic gardening is more than just a trend. It's a sustainable approach to cultivating plants that nourishes the soil, promotes biodiversity, and minimizes environmental impact. By harnessing the power of nature and employing eco-friendly techniques, organic gardeners can grow healthy, vibrant crops while preserving the health of the planet. In this guide, we'll explore a variety of organic gardening hacks, simple yet effective tips and tricks that will help you garden more sustainably and reduce your carbon footprint. Composting. Composting is the cornerstone of organic gardening, providing a rich source of nutrients for your plants while reducing waste and promoting soil health. Start a compost pile or bin in your garden and recycle kitchen scraps, yard waste, and other organic materials into nutrient-rich compost. Use compost to amend your soil, top-dress your garden beds, or brew compost tea to fertilize your plants naturally. Natural pest control. Instead of reaching for chemical pesticides that can harm beneficial insects and pollinators, employ natural pest control methods to manage pests in your garden. Introduce beneficial insects such as ladybugs, lacewings, and predatory mites to prey on common garden pests like aphids, whiteflies, and caterpillars. Plant companion crops and herbs with natural pest-repelling properties such as marigolds, basil, and chives to deter pests and attract beneficial insects. Mulching. Mulching is a simple yet effective way to conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature in your garden. Use organic mulch materials such as straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips to mulch around your plants and create a protective layer over the soil surface. Mulching also helps improve soil structure, promote microbial activity, and reduce erosion, making it a valuable practice for organic gardeners. Water conservation. Conserve water in your garden by employing water-saving techniques such as drip irrigation, rainwater harvesting, and soil moisture monitoring. Install a rain barrel or cistern to collect rainwater from your roof and use it to irrigate your garden during dry periods. Mulch around your plants to reduce evaporation and water loss from the soil, and water deeply and infrequently to encourage deep root growth and drought tolerance in your plants. Crop rotation. Practice crop rotation in your garden to prevent soil depletion, reduce pest and disease pressure, and promote overall garden health. Rotate your crops on a regular basis, planting different plant families in different areas of your garden each season. This helps break pest and disease cycles, improve soil fertility, and maintain a balanced ecosystem in your garden. Natural fertilizers. Instead of synthetic chemical fertilizers, feed your plants with natural organic fertilizers that nourish the soil and promote long-term plant health. Use compost, compost tea, or organic amendments such as fish emulsion, seaweed extract, or bone meal to enrich your soil with essential nutrients and trace minerals. These natural fertilizers provide slow-release nutrients that feed your plants gradually over time, reducing the risk of nutrient leaching and runoff. Seed saving. Save seeds from your favorite open-pollinated or heirloom plants to preserve genetic diversity, adaptability, and resilience in your garden. Allow your plants to flower and set seed, then collect and dry the seeds for future planting. Store your seeds in a cool, dry place in labeled envelopes or containers, and share them with fellow gardeners to promote seed sovereignty and community resilience. Attracting pollinators. Create a pollinator-friendly garden by planting a diverse selection of flowering plants that attract bees, butterflies, and other pollinators. Choose native plants and single-flowered varieties with abundant nectar and pollen to provide food and habitat for pollinators throughout the growing season. Avoid using chemical pesticides and herbicides that can harm pollinators and disrupt ecosystem balance, and provide nesting sites such as bee hotels or brush piles to support native bee populations. Natural weed control. Manage weeds in your garden without resorting to chemical herbicides by using natural weed control methods such as hand pulling, hoeing, or smothering. Mulch around your plants to suppress weed growth and prevent weed seeds from germinating, and use landscape fabric or cardboard under mulch in perennial beds to create a barrier against weeds. Embrace the concept of weeds as indicators and learn to read your garden's ecosystem to identify underlying soil and nutrient imbalances that may be contributing to weed growth. DIY garden remedies. Create your own eco-friendly garden remedies using simple ingredients from your kitchen and garden. Brew homemade pest sprays using ingredients like garlic, chili peppers, and soap to repel common garden pests, or make natural fungicides from ingredients such as baking soda, neem oil, or milk to control fungal diseases. Experiment with companion planting and intercropping to maximize space and encourage beneficial plant interactions, such as planting nitrogen-fixing legumes alongside heavy-feeding vegetables or herbs to repel pests and attract pollinators. By incorporating these organic gardening hacks into your gardening routine, you can cultivate a more sustainable, resilient garden that nourishes both plants and planet. Embrace the principles of organic gardening, from composting and natural pest control to water conservation and biodiversity, and discover the joy of growing your own food and flowers in harmony with nature. Thanks for watching Soil to Sow.